This is the Challenger rocket. It was launched on January 28, 1986, and its mission was to deploy the second in a series of tracking and data relay satellites, carry out the first of the shuttle-pointed tool for astronomy, and carry out several lessons from space as a point of the as part of the Teacher in Space program. It was wheeled out onto the launch pad. It launched at 11:39 Eastern Standard Time, and after about a minute and 15 seconds and about 9 miles up, this happened. The Challenger exploded, killing all 7 crew members. The cause of the explosion was due to catastrophic failure of the O-ring on the right rocket booster of the Challenger. You see, it was very cold in Florida at the time, and icicles had formed on the launch pad, and the O-ring was not designed to handle that kind of wear and tear. So it breached, and burning gas began to leave the engine and go everywhere, destroying the rocket. There was some scandal behind it. The shuttle program took a 32-month hiatus, in which the Rogers Commission was formed, and they were tasked to find out what was the main cause of the explosion. So what they found was that NASA's organizational culture and decision-making were the key causes of the explosion. You see, the NASA managers had known about the issue since 1977, when it was first designed, and they had even been told by their engineers that they shouldn't launch that day because it was most likely that this was going to happen, but they just didn't say anything about it. They didn't even tell their superiors about it at all. This is the crew member, McCall Fee. She was on board the Challenger. She was born in Boston, Massachusetts in 1948, and initially became interested in space after a conversation with one of her friends on the bus about the implications of the Apollo mission. She obtained her first teaching job in 1970 as an American history teacher at Benjamin Fullers Junior High School in Morningside, Maryland, and from 1971 to 1978 taught history and civics at Thomas Johnson Middle School in Lanham, Maryland. In addition to teaching, she gained her Master's of Arts in Education, Supervision, Administration from Bowie State University, and taught 7th and 8th grade history and English and 9th grade English in Bowie, New Hampshire, before taking her final teaching post in Concord High School in 1983. The Teachers in Space program was a program to attempt to have the first civilian in space, and NASA hoped that by sending a teacher they could grow support for their shuttle program, as it had gotten a bit dull because that's all they did, and they also wanted to show the reliability of their shuttles. On July 1st, 1985, she was announced to be in the top 5 with her friend Barbara Morgan, who she'd made acquaintances with in examinations and interview, and they later that year both were chosen to be a part of the program. Her planned duties were basic scientific experiments in chromatography, hydroponics, magnetism, and Newton's laws. She also planned to conduct 2 15-minute classes from space, including a tour of the spacecraft and and the benefits of space travel. But sadly, this didn't happen, and the Teachers in Space program was closed after the explosion. This is Krista McCall Fee's friend, Barbara Morgan, who was actually her backup and didn't actually go up into space, and eventually did go up to space on the Endeavour in 2007. This is the logo for the McCall Fee Shepherd Discovery Center, which is where her memory still lives on, and their goal is to inspire every generation to reach for the stars. If there's anything I want you to take away from this talk, it's that space travel is dangerous, and anything you do in life can have major consequences. Just the smallest thing can cause ripples. But the thing is, you've got to learn how to get past that and learn from your mistakes. Thank you.